Hi Metro West. My name is Sarah Silverberg and I am born and raised in New Jersey. I made Aliyah around 4 years ago and drafted into search and rescue as a combat soldier.
Hey everyone, my name is David Niro. I was in Sofim, where I was a madrich in Shevet Arava for Dud Yahav and Dud Sapir when they were in their third grades. Since then, I went to Yeshiva Migdal Torah in Modin, and then to IDC Herzliya, and then finally, I joined the IDF, where I currently serve as a combat soldier in the Navy.
Hi, my name is Rachel Gordon and I'm from West Orange, New Jersey, and I served 2 years as a social worker in an aerial defense battalion in the Air Force.
Hi, my name is Jenny. I'm from Melbourne, New Jersey. I came to Israel last year to do a gap year in Mechina Kfar HaNasi, Bagalil Elyon. And in November, I enlisted into the IDF, and I'm currently an artillery instructor.
I was a student at Salman Schechter Day School, now Goldak Academy, and I just remember that every year we would have ceremonies and speeches and prayers, and it would just be a really somber day, and they would explain to us the importance of the Israeli military and the importance of remembering the soldiers that fell, and we would hear all about all sorts of different soldiers that sacrificed their lives for the state of Israel, and simultaneously we were also learning about how important Israel is to the Jewish community and how we have to cherish it and we have to love it and we have to respect it. And so that day was just it was always a really sobering day.
And during my service, when I was guarding and patrolling in Jenin, one of our officers in my unit was killed, and his name is Ziv Daus, and it was a very big surprise for everyone, and he will always be in our hearts, and that was difficult for everyone in our unit. It just hit so close to home.
You know, I've experienced 2 different Yom Hazikarons. My second one was in Herzliya last year. So when I got to the tekes, I imagined that I would feel very distant from the tekes because in the city they're going to call everyone's name of any soldier who's fallen, who's from the city. And well, I don't know anyone who's from Herzliya that fell, nor any civilians as well. So when the time came, when they were calling through names, I was listening through every name, following the photos, really giving as much attention as I can, and a name came up. This person's name is Oren Zarif, and I don't know why it stuck with me, but he was in my head. I don't know, but on my way home, I noticed in my park, the park right next to my house, where I spend a lot of time, it's commemorated to Oren Zarif. So this park is just, it was my connection to the city of Herzliya for Yom Hazikaron. Oren, I don't know who he is, but I just know that he has affected my life.
I think the most Israeli thing, well, there's a few things. The first one is that Yom Hazikaron is something very special here because ultimately everyone's connected to the army. Think that everyone, either their family has joined the army, or they're currently serving, or they have friends, boyfriend, girlfriend. Everyone is connected in some way. So this day is very significant. It's also very hard for every person living in the country. So when you hear the songs all the time, when you stand at the siren, when you go to these ceremonies, it touches everyone in a very personal way. Because A, the country is so small and everyone knows everyone. And because, everyone's in the army. Everyone knows someone in the army. And so it's just a very personal day, which you don't really feel in America, maybe, let's say in Memorial Day. And I think the second thing is that the thing that's special here is that Yom HaZikaron and Yom HaTzmaut, which is Memorial Day and Independence Day, are right next to one another. And something very Israeli is that they take this sadness, this day that's very hard, and immediately go into Independence Day, which is full of happiness and celebration. And it's kind of taking the bad, understanding what the bad is, reflecting on the bad, and then going into the good and saying, we've lost this, but we've gained a country and we've gained independence. And it's the connection of the two that's very special. The real fight is back in America. It's back where everyone is, to do what you can to spread awareness about Israel, because there's not much I can do from here to change people's minds back home, but you guys can. And I think that's the most important job that any of us can do, is to really share and spread awareness and show everyone what this place is.
I just think that it's really important to remember, even when we have Memorial Day here in the United States, that it is supposed to be a somber day and it is a day of reflection. And I think that we could really learn something from the way that the Israelis do Memorial Day.
It's a very unique time right now for everyone, because we're all stuck in our houses, and people can't visit their own parents or children's graves. So all we can do is, be together as a nation and talk to your friends and make sure they're doing okay in Israel if you know anyone, and just be a support for each other. So that's it, and I hope everyone stays safe.